Alright, Barnes House hunting team. We have the High Point 4095 carbine rifle, chambered in 40 Smith & Wesson. Alright, we're going to show you how to disassemble it and reassemble it. Alright, with the little tool, little key here that's provided with it. Alright, first thing we're going to do, remove the mag. Make sure you have an empty weapon. Empty weapon. Alright, we're going to set the mags to the side. Okay, next, what we're going to do, we're going to remove the front sleeve. We're going to take the key here. You see these little points here. You flip it up. Alright, and it's a little rough, but you slide that right on out. Set that off to the side. Okay. Next, we're going to remove the charging handle. Alright. With the key provided, you loosen up the charging handle. Alright. Remove that. We're going to set that to the side. Keep it intact. Okay. Now that our charging handle's been removed. Okay. Next, we're going to remove the pins. If you look, the pins with the tip of the key, you place them in here. Okay. There's a little trick to it. You want to push up on it just a little bit from underneath. Line it up like so. Alright, remove the pins. We want to set these pins to the side. We don't want to lose any of our parts. Okay. What we're going to do next, we're going to remove this. Okay. Set that to the side. Alright. Next thing we're going to do, you look at this little clip here. With your key provided, you slide it in here as such. Push that forward. That comes out. You set that off to the side. Alright. Now, once you do that, you lift up your safety to help allow it to come out. Okay. Alright. Here you have the frame. We can set this off to the side. Alright. Now, I just want to point out, this frame does not come with these double mags. Okay. This is an accessory you can purchase from High Point, where you add the clip here that holds the extra mags. Alright. The downside to these is these are only 10 round mags. You can get the 15 round aftermarket mags, but a lot of people has been having feed issues with the 15 round mags. Alright, so we're going to set that to the side. Alright, now that we got that disassembled, now we have our trigger housing in action. Now what you want to do here, when you look here, is the same clip here. You want to take your key, you want to push that back to line that up. Once you line that up, you slide your action. Okay, it's a little tricky when you do it, especially with this, which has a lot of oil on it. Thanks to Amir for helping me oil it. Okay, once you take that out, you slide that forward. Now you have it loose. You can clean it. Do whatever you need to do to clean it. All right, clean it, lube it, and you're good to go. That's about as far as you want to break it down. And you want to make sure you don't lose your spring here. Alright? So now, to put it back together, just reverse the process. Just make sure your spring, everything is lined up. Okay? Get that lined up. We don't want to mess up the spring. Okay? Now, in order to put it back, you have to make sure those clips are in the same position. Alright, line the hole up perfectly. You slide this forward with your key to make sure it locks in place. Okay, now that clip is locked in place. Alright, come here, you get your frame. You take your frame, place it back in first. Alright. You want to slide this up first, so we keep that intact. Put the back in first. Make sure the safety's in the up position. Make sure that's up so we can get everything back intact. Next, you take your clip, you place it back on, and you slide it and it locks right into place. Alright, that's been well lubed. They usually don't slide back on that easy. It's been well lubed. Alright, next, you take your cover, you bring your cover back on, like such. You lower the safety when you're putting it on, because it won't slide in there with the safety up. You lower it while it's on. Alright, after that, you take your pins, put your pins in place. Put your pins in place. Okay, you take your pin, you push it up, and you take the lock it into place. Take your pin, lock it into place. Alright, now that we got the safety down, what we want to do, we always make sure the safety's on. We keep the safety back up. Okay, the next thing we do, slide our cover right back on. Okay, and then you can take it and you lock it into place. Now we're locked into place. Okay, last, we take our charging handle screw, put it back inside, and we use this key to tighten it up. Alright, and what you don't want to do is over tighten it, because you don't want to strip it. So you make sure it's in there nice and snug. Alright, and there you have it. The High Point 4095 40 caliber Smith & Wesson. Alright, 10 round mag, comes standard, comes with one mag. You order the bracket and the extra 2 mag combo. Alright, it makes a good home defense weapon. Alright, makes a good plinking weapon. I wouldn't go to war with it, but it's a good plinking weapon. 40 caliber round. Alright, it's Barnes Howell Hunting Team. Thanks for watching. We're out.